Hi, this is another GenCon edition of Hey, my friend made a thing. And my friend today is
Jen. Hello. I'm Jen Nicole with Sugar Gamers, and we made a thing, a community that's all about inclusiveness and giving voice to the voiceless within the gaming and technology and overall STEM culture. So we're here sharing our latest project, which is called Project Violation. It's a tabletop live-action role-playing game. Well, not live-action, but you, as a human, your life. And it's about kind of like a post-dystopian, like it's just after the last United States president had been assassinated, and there's a organization called the Mox, who are essentially coming in to unify humanity, but at the same time, they're doing it in a way that's kind of spurred some rebellion.
Ooh.
And that's where the other half comes
sure like
in.
that.
And that's who you would play if you were to pick this
So
up.
we definitely get to play Rebels.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into.
Yeah, it's all about just like finding loopholes within society
Ooh.
and the rules that have put constraints on us as a whole.
And just finding a way to resist in any avenue.
Absolutely, yeah. And so the game ends when you take over their leader and you free everybody to live their best life.
Oh, like, isn't that something we really need right now?
It
is
is.
that fantasy of like I can fuck their shit up and I can make it better.
Yeah, I mean, especially in the environment that we're in now, there's definitely room for change. Absolutely. So we're advocating for that in a way that is a little bit fantasy, with a little bit of reality in there. It does take some cues from actual science. One of the developers and the designer for it is literally a doctor. He's a biochemist. And yeah, it just took a team of us, and we all put our heads together. And
This
we're
sounds
like, let's
so
make the
cool.
world better.
I want to play this game.
Please do.
I would really love to play this game.
Yes, please.
And also, like, your organization does not just creating the game, but facilitating a better community for the game to exist.
Absolutely.
So there's kind of this feedback loop, right? A game that invites us to tell new stories of resistance,
Yes.
but also community, where
Yes.
people that maybe haven't had such a voice in the community before get to tell their own stories.
Yeah, so that's essentially how we started. About 10 years ago, my friend and I created this organization. We just wanted to have a group for girls who are interested in gaming to have a safe space. And
Absolutely.
over the years, it evolved to encompass LGBT communities, minorities of all shapes and sizes, and essentially, like, if you felt as though you weren't represented, we want to be that voice to advocate for your inclusion, and to also be the catalyst for companies who are interested in doing that to essentially work through us to really create that space and change their own organizational structure to really capture that.
So cool. What are some of the ways that you support designers or gamers, and what are some of the ways that you like educate larger industry people?
We often hold fireside chats, panels. We have our own Discord channel, and we've just kind of picked up all, like, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and we just like, here, if you're not feeling welcome there, we do have our own thing, and you can join us on our
So literally
website.
just like reaching out, making friends, making the
Absolutely.
space.
We want to be that connection and that bridge to fill in the gap that has been in existence for decades at this point.
Oh,
So
that's so great.
we're closing gaps. We're building bridges. We are sugargamers.com. And
There's going to be a link in the description below.
for sure,
at some point.
And so we're just all about it. So if you feel like you, for some reason, are not represented in technology, STEM, and specifically gaming, come, let us help you. We'll be that voice for you. We'll open the doors. We often have classes. Most recently, we worked with Google to do some like fireside chats and like, here's how you can build your brand in the space.
So cool.
Yeah, we present opportunities for employment. So sometimes when you think of gaming, it's either like I'm going to be a pro gamer or I'm going to be a coder. But there's other areas within that you can play,
Absolutely.
be it through creative storytelling, building platforms for it. It spans the gamut. And
There's so much happening with gaming
for sure.
in so many different avenues. You
sure.
have like mobile gaming platforms now, and like all this different stuff. And this is really exciting, you guys.
So the latest thing that we've kind of ventured into is, as we're building bridges, taking the space between board games, something more traditional, and bringing it to a technology side through augmented reality.
That actually brings us to the next question,
Yes.
which is, tell us something, I can't imagine what it's going to be, about what's happening in gaming right now and what you're doing to tell me all the stuff you're excited about.
So I'm really excited about a couple of initiatives that we have in place through some of our partners. So we're working with a company called Live CGI, which has taken the esports realm and essentially taken out the professional players, if you will, and put yourself in there instead.
Oh, wow.
So you yourself would turn into a virtual character, fully immersed within the environment, and you're on the field feeling as though you're actually playing soccer in reality, but playing across the globe in different countries with people who want to share that similar thing with you.
Whoa!
Yeah. We're also working with Redline VR, who has taken some of those strides, like I mentioned, with board games into augmented reality. And they have essentially equipped boards within their facility which have QR codes or something that would trigger your headset to immerse you in a new space and really kind of help you to go through the game that way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and let's see, we also have Tachyon League, which is by the same people for Live CGI, but it's just a little bit different feel and a little bit more of a, I'll say like a fantasy element to it, if you will. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
This all sounds really cool. So
Thank you.
You guys are taking the kind of merge between board games and tabletop games, which
sure.
One of our other interviewees, Banana Chana, talked about the other day, and kind of seeing how to apply it to like virtual stuff and online spaces, and
Yeah.
which is great also for bringing people all across the globe
Right.
to game together. Like
Right.
maybe if your town is full of dicks, you can just find new people to play with that you're more
Sure.
comfortable with, and you're kind of facilitating that also.
Yeah, exactly. Because, in addition to feeling isolated just by however you identify, we're also separated by bodies of water. We're in different countries, we're different language barriers, but the one thing that can bring us together is the technology piece, and so we're really advocating for that. And
Technology and imagination.
Absolutely.
Like, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to
you.
talk to me today. I
This
was
is so fun.
This has been such a great conversation.
Yes.
I'm so happy that we were able to talk about this. So thank you again for coming. Bye, everyone.
Bye.